Ladies and gentlemen of the press, may I present Vice President Ribster, Press Secretary Streaks, Security Director Jab. You're doing fine, gentlemen. Couldn't do my job without you. Tidy yourself up a bit, Director Jab. You look like you buy your clothes at garage sales.
Huh?
I'll slam you for good this time, President Slamoo!
Never fear, Slamoo's here.
Lazy Fins, you gotta see this. Yo, Slamoo, where are you, guy?
Oh, I was just, Jab? What's going on?
Come on, check it out. Piranoid's in Washington.
What are those things?
Yeah!
These monstrosities are Dr. Robert Bolton's work. I've brought them here to let the President see firsthand the dangers of unregulated genetic engineering.
Whoa! No way, bud. Those things aren't going anywhere near the President.
I designed this security receptacle myself. It's made of impenetrable steel and has 3 separate locking systems. I must impress upon President Horn the horrors of gene slamming.
Let me at you, you!
I'd be careful, Vox. They seem to like you.
Today, I am presenting the Presidential Medal of Honor to the world-renowned scientist and pride of Fishing State University, Dr. Luther Paradigm, for his invaluable contributions to genetic science. Dr. Paradigm.
Huh? Chummer.
Is he nuts? Who made that bozoid the president?
Shh! Look!
Thank you, Mr. President. Genetic engineering can be extremely dangerous in the hands of madmen like Dr. Bolton, a man who genetically combined his own sons with savage, uncontrollable shark DNA.
That's not true! About Dad!
Aw, that sickoid liar!
He's gonna pay for that!
Cool it, guys.
Why did Piranoid have to poison President Horn against us? Now I'll never get to meet him. That reeks.
Aw, who voted for that cheeseball?
He's a great president.
Who's he gonna honor next? Dracula?
Cool it, guys. Don't you see, Piranoid's up to something. Why else would he take those slimoid Seviots to D.C.? We gotta find out what.
Well, but how? We don't even know where his lab is.
Yeah, so we better haul Finn and find it.
I can always sniff a Seviot.
Yeah, I'm catching one up ahead. Whew, smells worse than a 10-day-old trout.
Here they come.
Shrimp Louie, just who we were looking for.
Yeah, what a coincidence. I was looking for you too. I've had it with Dr. Piranha Face. He treats me worse than a mangy old dogfish.
So, does that mean you might lead us to his secret lab?
Are you kidding? Sure, yeah. Put the creepazoid out of business. Come on, this way. Right in there. Make my day. Shoo it down to sawdust, okay?
It's locked!
Easily remedied. All right, let's trash the place.
First we find out what Piranoid's up to. Then we trash the place.
It's you who are gonna get trashed.
Yeah!
Let's get out of here!
Bye now.
Ah, man, we've been had by a shrimp.
Well, street sharks, I hoped you'd come sniffing around while I was away. Since you won't be escaping this 2-foot-thick titanium compression box anytime soon, I might as well let you in on my latest triumph. I refer to it as gene washing.
Shark attack!
And if you do ever manage to get out, you'll find a brand new America. President Horn will be totally under my control.
Why, you...
Gene slamming the president would be a little too obvious for the American people. But gene washing is perfectly undetectable. Think of it, all those millions of Americans to experiment on. The possibilities are staggering. Farewell, street sharks.
Oh, man, the walls are compressing.
First one out was a trip to DC.
Shark attack!
Minimal indentation. Guys, this isn't working.
What a head case. That Paradigm seems as if he's got a few chromosomes loose himself.
Dr. Paradigm is a genius. He will reinvent the world.
I don't know about that. How'd you get in here?
Didn't the vice president tell you? I brought some gene-slammed monstrosities so you could see genetic engineering at its nightmarish worst.
I've really been too busy, Dr. P. What?
You will come with us.
What are you staring at?
Nothing good. Don't take your eyes off them, boys.
I don't think so.
Russell, what's wrong with you?
That's the beauty of my new process called the gene wash, Mr. President. It's undetectable. And for your information, it was developed especially for you.
Guys, listen. This isn't working.
How about rolling the thing?
Sure, why not?
Yeah! Dorsal slam! Dorsal slam! Dorsal slam! Dorsal slam! Dorsal slam! Dorsal slam!
All right, burger time!
Order that to go, Munchmeister. We gotta get to DC ASAP.
Relax, Mr. President. Vice President Russell will do an excellent job while you're away being gene-washed. You'll make the perfect team. And I'll have countless millions to experiment on.
Our nation's capital, dudes! Can't get too close or they'll send a couple of fighter jets after us. Security's tight. Be careful.
All right, first stop, the White House.
Yeah! Old cassette tapes. Richard Nixon. Huh. This could be interesting.
Forget that. Look, it's a map of the White House. And it looks like we're just about where we want to be.
I smell Sevians. They were here.
Arrest them! Who are you, and where's the president?
We were wondering about that ourselves.
Wise guy, cuff him!
No one's cuffing me, especially you, Flat Top.
Cool it, Jab. These guys are just doing their job.
They went this way, guys.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I gotta save the president.
Stop him!
Gotcha, Piranoid. A secret tunnel. Headbanging time.
Consider that Medal of Honor revoked.
Mr. President, it's you? It's really you. Street Shock, grab him. Whoa, Mr. President, this is such an honor. My friends call me Slamoo.
Pleased to meet you. Any foe of that maniac is a friend of mine.
I was going to use this, President Horn, so you'd end up something like that. But since you're such a charmer, I think I'll use this. And you'll end up something like that!
No! Slam me, not him! Please! He's the president!
How patriotic. However, I pledge allegiance to myself and to this science for which I stand. One geneticist who's answered his call dedicatedly to bring genetic mutation to all! A place in the history books is yours. The first gene-slammed president. The first of a master race designed by me.
No! Don't do it!
Unfortunately, the American public probably won't stand for it, and Russell will have to take your place.
What have you done to me?
Shock surge!
Stop that shock! I'm warning you, Kilimari. I can do far worse to you. Move it! Mr. Vice President, soon to be Mr. President. This way, please.
You've got to believe us. It's Paradigm who's kidnapped the president. He's got this totally undetectable process called gene washing.
Right. I'm gonna believe this from you? Take him away! What was that? That shark has got the president. Get him!
They wouldn't listen to us, guys. So let's kick some fin! Shark time!
Awesome! About time!
Hold your fire, you morons. You'll hit the president. What are you, CIA?
Oh, now you've gone and made me mad!
Ooh, that hurts!
Audacious!
Let's go someplace a little quieter and talk this over.
Not back in the ground.
Shark time!
Thank you, Slamoo. You saved my life.
It was an honor, Mr. President.
Well, are you gonna introduce us?
Oh, yeah. These are my brothers, Ripster, Jab, and the homely ones, Streaks.
Gentlemen, my heartfelt thanks. I heard you were outlaws, but now I guess I know better. Now it will be my honor to correct this whole misunderstanding and order Vox to lock up that demented Paradigm and lose the key.
Wait!
They told you I had a new gene washing technique, didn't they?
Yes, but I didn't believe them.
Good. Because it's the street sharks who have this incredible gene-washing ability. They'll gene-wash the president. Almost certainly already have.
Mr. Vice President, what should I do?
Genetic science, growth industry, amazing potential, reduce unemployment. Listen to the doctor. He knows best.
If the president starts spouting absurd accusations like the street sharks are innocent or they didn't kidnap me, then we'll know he's been gene-washed. But who knows what they will make the president do? You'll have to arrest him, Vox. He'll be a menace to national security. And then...
The vice president takes over. Thank you.
Sorry, sir. It's not gonna work.
No, Rip. He's gonna square everything away.
If he tries, they'll lock him up and toss the key. Barricade the door!
Why? What's going on?
Why don't you just lock it? It's 7-inch 3 and 4 steel.
Oh, sure! I still don't get this.
Piranoid's got us in a bind.
We know you're in there, street sharks. We know you have the president. Open up, or we'll blow the door down.
There are secret passages under the White House, right?
Must not be much of a secret anymore. Listen, I was gonna go out there and tell the truth about you, but now I have my doubts.
Hold it! Soon as he says the sharks didn't kidnap him, you'll know he's been gene-washed.
Arrest the street sharks! They kidnapped me! Hurry, they're getting away! You heard the man. Don't just stand there. Get those street sharks.
Reptile and Killamari will pay for this. It's all their fault.
These tunnels are wild!
Which way?
Whoa, rush hour! We're long gone out of the White House. Somewhere in D.C.
We set the rendezvous for the Washington Monument. Which way?
What's that look like?
Big, tall, pointy, pencil-shaped building. What do you see?
I don't know, big old stone house on the hill.
That's the Capitol. This way.
There they are.
Enough with the sightseeing, bro.
Hurry! Vox is right on our dorsal.
This one I know. Shout time! Wow!
How can you think about burgers at a time like this?
I always think about burgers.
They're catching up. Let's haul in.
I know that sound. That's Ben's in the Road Ripper.
Ben's! Buddy! Hey, swing it around!
Whoa, dudes!
Yo, Ben! We gotta find the Washington Monument, pronto!
It's right there, dudes! Hop on!
Am I pleased to see you?
Mr. President, our good bud Ben's. Ben's, the President of the United States of America.
Cool!
Paradigm and that gene-washed vice president of mine convinced Vox that if I show the slightest suspicious behavior, like supporting you guys, they'll have to dump me out of office and lock me up.
Gee, Mr. President, you took a huge risk coming to see us.
Don't worry, I convinced them I've blocked out what I know about them. But the least I could do was bring you a token of my appreciation. Yamongo burgers, extra mustard.
Woohoo! I'm voting for this guy.
Enough with the Mr. President stuff. Call me Dave.
Sure thing, Dave.
As the President of the United States, I promise you that I will not rest until the world sees you for the heroes you are. Especially you, Slamu. I owe you a special debt, my friend. What's wrong?
Oh, maybe it's dumb, but I always dreamed about being president myself one day. Now I'm always gonna be a fugitive on the run.
You underestimate the power of the presidency, Slamu. I will see you exonerated. And when I do, who knows? Anybody can become president in this country of ours, even a shark.